It's no problem. And it was stupidly easy. I was just literally too stupid to do it. That's actually some very relaxed music. Very, very fitting to, the chair I'm actually sitting in. But yeah. So yeah. Welcome to 7 Max Save the World. I hope everyone is hearing me without problems. So yeah, it is now actually time to actually dive into I think a bit of overlooked series because first of all, I question what to stream. And frankly, this was because as everyone knows, most people probably heard. So, oh come on. Okay, I'm actually very stupid. Very, very stupid. It's always 2 steps forward and then I just stumble on my feet again. Because, yeah. That's that. So yeah, hello everyone watching again. Hello everyone. I am gracing as a PNG today. Because, again, we have budget issues. I'm on the road. This is all running over a small laptop and a really rigged setup. But that's fine. I was thinking about, maybe making this a bit bigger thing, playing something nice. But the problem is, frankly, yes, I can hear the game now player. Ironically, the fix was so stupid because, when I saw the game, I just realized, on the forum, I was like, oh yeah, I did that before. I just forgot. Okay, wait a second. I probably just need to make the audio a slight bit. Let me come a little bit closer to the microphone. I hope this is now a lot better. This is sadly literally not the best setup. I just have to see what I can do with what I have. Because it shouldn't be that loud. Oh, wait. Let me take a guess. I have a feeling I know what happened. Is this better now? Hello? Yeah. Do you hear me a lot clearer now? that's that's a stupid thing. You know, a very stupid thing. Microsoft does a lot of times. They basically go. So for everyone who's always wondering, like, hey, why can't people hear me that well, and so forth? There is an audio slider in Windows that is like how much, at what volume, like how much of your voice is actually getting recorded. And for some reason, it likes to just, if it pre-installs something, it just likes to put it at, 70% for some reason, and not louder. It's very, very weird. So, yeah, I hope everyone hears me now better. And yeah, after a long day, frankly, Quiet Town was done today. Enjoying the sourness of some pineapple. But yeah, Sam Max, literally one of those game series that Telltale did before, them doing the Walking Dead series, and then basically copying. They basically just started copying that all the time, which I kind of hated because, well, let's put it like this. The Sam Max games from Telltale, they were good. I know nowadays there's like a big, there's always like a big thing about the fact that Telltale basically picked up two of the best LucasArts games, in the past. Like they basically did 3 full games, episodical, for Sam Max, and so like way more than LucasArts did, and I think they were really good. And then there was, they did Monkey Island, and for some reason people don't like it, but I generally think the Monkey Island games from Telltale are actually really good. They will probably not be remastered in any way, but yeah, let's just get into it and play episode 1 Culture Shock. They are not that, far. So we're probably going to get through this game very fast. So yeah, I think this right here was...
Quit moving around so much, bobblehead.
When are we gonna get another case, Sam? Surely the local lawbreakers must miss our esoteric brand of personalized criminal justice.
Patience is a sharp razor to swallow, though, buddy. Okay, don't scream this time.
I got it! Hello?
Leave Swiss cheese by the rat hole, or you'll never see your precious phone alive again. Jiminy Christmas Eve in a padlock sweatbox. Some misguidedly ballsy felons napped our phone.
Eerie. I just went cheese shopping. How did they know?
Be sure it's Swiss cheese, right? And be quick about it.
Ordinarily, I hate yielding to extortion, but I have to admit I'm half charmed by the sheer spunk of that oily little perp. Where'd you put the cheese, Max?
Gosh, it was hours ago. You know I have the memory of a dried trout.
Sadly, yes I do. Well, it's gotta be somewhere in this room.
Oh yeah, it is like, let's just see if there are some Ah, subtitle. Yes, please give me some subtitles. Yeah, it's very quick, it's very direct, and it is definitely the most stylish thing Telltale has ever done. Like, oh my, I mean, if you ever played something like Grim Fandango, I mean, here's the thing. This really feels like someone at LucasArts was like, let's make Sam & Max Grim Fandango style. And it was just like short, rapid fire, and let me put it like this. If you ever thought about that Telltale was good at writing, you know, serious stories, yeah, the remaster is definitely,
Oh, there it is!
oh yeah.
Unfortunately, this is not Swiss cheese.
So what?
So, the rat was very specific about wanting Swiss cheese in particular.
Also, what I love about this game is that they do, like, it gets absurd. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, so you can just, basically controls are, you move with the left stick and you can select through things with, you know,
Good old Lou.
the right
Who's
stick.
Lou again?
The bowling ball, of course.
So it's kind of neat. That's probably a pretty good thing to do. I mean,
This might come in handy.
Don't do that again.
but yeah, this is actually, I think everyone
you
says,
could use some water, Max.
I'm training him to fetch it himself.
so yeah, I think this was actually peak Telltale. The Walking Dead was just, it went down. It wasn't, they never catch this because,
Still doesn't look like Swiss cheese to me.
how do we get Swiss cheese? Well, you see, we're Americans.
Take that, you law-breaking dairy products.
Sam, no! The cheese was innocent!
Innocent? I think not.
Anyway,
Voila, Swiss cheese. Or close enough to fool the casual observer, anyway.
Don't say voila.
yeah. No cheese. Yeah. You can just shoot at everything that you want, by the way. That's just a feature in the series.
Greetings. The members of the Benevolent Brotherhood of Vermin would like to thank you for your offering.
The members of Sam & Max would like their phone back now.
If you don't mind.
I regret to inform you the situation has changed, and I am unable to comply with your request. A list of additional demands for the return of the phone is as follows.
Now, let's discuss this calmly.
Let's debone the smarmy little skis and see if the phone's in there.
I ain't talking, Papas. Jimmy Tootie ain't no rat. Well, I ain't talking.
Look, I want to help you, but my partner is a little unhinged. I'm afraid I may be unable to keep him from harming you in some colorfully gruesome fashion.
Let me at him, Sam.
I can take care of myself.
Yeah,
We'll go half easy on you if you'll just cough up the phone.
Yeah. Never happened, pig.
We've met your demands, we got you the cheese. Any honorable rodent would hold up his end of the bargain and give back our phone.
Us rodents is not known for being particularly honorable.
Look, I want to help you, but my partner is a little unhinged. I'm afraid I may be unable to keep him from harming you in some colorfully gruesome fashion.
Let me at him, Sam.
I can take care of myself.
also, so there's a thing you could will now realize. Since you are Sam and Max, you can change who's talking. And this is also one reason why my PNG is now in the upper left corner, because you can just see all the wonderful little text.
about ready to wring your scrawny, trash-eating neck.
You think you're scary?
You don't know where his hands have been.
Or when I last washed them.
Who cares? I'm a rat, remember? Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
Hand over the phone or I'll make you lick my German-crusted palms.
Yeah, I've licked worse.
Like what?
You don't even want to know. Can I go now?
I'm thinking about stuffing a light bulb down your throat, Perp.
Go ahead. I've been a little... amateurs.
Maybe I'll lock you in our file cabinet.
So?
In three separate drawers.
You bore me. Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
Maybe you'd like it if we played you some music. How about Cat Stevens?
Fine. Jimmy Two-Teeth ain't afraid of no cats. Can I go now?
Let me pry open his skull and look for a conscience, Sam.
Yeah, I'm shaking like bacon here. Amateurs.
You mentioned a headache. Would you like some aspirin? Oh, and while I'm at it, is there anything else I can do to make you comfortable? Are you thirsty, perhaps? Lights too bright?
Well, that's sporting up here. Now you mention it, I really don't like being up here so high. I got me a thing about heights. They make me nervous, you know?
Oh, really? Don't like heights, eh? How'd you like it if I gagged your greasy hide out the window?
Hey, you wouldn't. Wait!
I warn you, I'm known for my fuzzy white butterfingers.
It's true. You should see him trying to tie an ascot.
All right! Have mercy!
I've had mercy. It was unpleasantly gooey, like things that have fallen onto pavement from a great height.
I give up! Take your phone and let me go!
Ah, for the love. I wish I could unsee that. Hello? Yes? Great gouts of steaming magma on a beeline for the orphanage. We're on our way.
Yeah! Ow!
Where's the rat?
I let him go. Who was on the phone?
It was the commissioner, Max. Multiple reports of malfeasance in the neighborhood.
Oh, joy! That's my second favorite feasance.
Idiot. We've got to get down to the corner store right away.
Yeah. I know. This is why I'm saying it is kind of peak Telltale, because it's just... So, the Sam & Max comics were already a bit unhinged, and the original LucasArts game also. But yeah, I think...
One way.
One way, dead end. Street signs are such fitting metaphors for the human condition.
Remind me to refill your prescriptions.
Also, frankly, I would say they have actually pretty good,
Lovely weather we're having, isn't it?
So balmy and sulfurous, it makes me want to feed expired food products to stray animals and homeless people.
Head like a watermelon and a heart to match. That's my pal. Do you remember when they filmed Corkscrew Psychopath 3 here?
That was a film? Boy, that explains a lot.
I think I stepped in part of the city.
Hopefully it was one of the parts that was dead already.
Let's get cracking.
Yeah!
Hey, a can of spray paint. And it's not even empty.
but yeah, welcome to Sam & Max. It's actually, yeah, there's a reason I kind of like this game.
Hey there, unfashionably dressed
games.
street urchin.
Oh, you made me mess up. Now I have to start all over.
Yowzers, you are one ugly kid. Hey, I know you.
Oh, that's right. You're one of the lovable scamps from that old TV show about the singing soda jerks.
It's called the Soda Poppers. And the 70s are not old.
Specs, it's you! Wow, an actual celebrity vandalizing our neighborhood. This is great!
Yeah, so this is, again, the dialogue is one of those things where I'm like, yeah, this was Telltale, being funny. And they were really good at it to a big degree.
Boy, you sure were a famous, oddly underdeveloped teen celebrity at one time.
I'm still famous.
Are you?
Like 1,000,000.1 times more famous than you.
Well, we're really more known in the 18 to 34-year-old repeat criminal demographic. Say, how about an autograph for my pal?
You can sign my butt! Make it up to Squinky!
I don't sign butts anymore. People get ticklish and they move and it gets all messed up.
I'll risk it.
Sorry, I can't stop painting. This has to be perfect.
Well, that's nice. Excuse us, we've got important things to do.
Don't we all?
Max, you've got the TV schedule memorized. Weren't the Soda Poppers going to be featured on one of those grim celebrity tell-alls today?
Oh yeah, on channel 173, the Child Star Expose Network, which we only get when it's convenient.
Oh, so that's printing. But yeah, we need to go to the convenience store. So we
Where
take
you
the
going,
car.
Sam?
Whew. Gave myself a bit of was it? But then again, I do want to
Let's
show
go
you
cruise for
something.
lawbreakers, Max.
Goody!
You need to see, you need to keep in mind, 7 Max are the freelance police.
By the way, Sam, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I may have accidentally chewed through our brake lines.
No, I don't think you did mention that.
I guess we'll just have to slow down by violently rear-ending other motorists.
Already planning on it, little buddy.
Hello, Juggle. I mean, yeah, I guess also the freelance police.
Attention fellow drivers, if for any reason we need to address you, we'll indicate it simply by crashing into the back of your vehicle. Thank you.
Take the wheel, little buddy.
With pleasure.
Please accept my condolences for your taillight.
People alert, we come in peace. Just kidding. Prepare to die.
Well, ain't it fitting that a police game is kind of one of my favorite games?
Sam 1, taillight 0.
And now,
This is your first and final warning. Pull over or die.
Hello, we're freelance police.
And you're not. Ergo, we call the shots around here.
Oh, why did you stop me?
well, by the way, again, they're called freelance police, yet this is the most accurate police simulation ever. You shoot that taillight.
Your taillight's busted.
But you're the ones who broke it!
Your point being,
What's the fine for a broken taillight?
why isn't it $10,000?
What? Are you crazy? Oh, one moment. Allow me to confer with my legal counsel. My attorney has advised me to pay the fine. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have some accounting to do.
Thanks, sucker.
Well, quick way to make it. I mean, yeah. You realize why I like these games, right? It's just aged really well to a degree.
They say graffiti is the poetry of our time.
Just what we need. More lane poetry.
But yeah, thank you, Joggle. Schall das Heckenschwein hat mich wirklich gekillt. But, you know, that's over. That's over. Oh, the original is amazing. I sadly don't have it here, but I think the Telltale ones are really good as well. The third one is coming this year, apparently.
Welcome! You look like you could use some therapy! Not from a wide-eyed circus freak like you. Hey, it's another one of the soda poppers! Me?
Right, you're,
Peepers! I don't know what you're talking about! My name is Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist!
Neat. I do have that, yeah.
Are you sure your name is Sybil, not Peepers?
Absolutely! Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist, that's me! He's trying to pull a fast one, Sam. Where's your gun? Violence is not the answer. Since when? Sam, we're dealing with a dangerously delusional psychotic here.
Obviously. How about a little analysis?
Certainly! Tell me what's bothering you.
It's not me, it's Max.
Hey!
He thinks he's a rabbit.
I am a rabbit!
See?
Yes, well, I would recommend Brady Culture's iPhone video for this situation. Good eye health helps combat delusions. I'm a rabbit!
Ibo? Yes, my runny, poached egg-like eyes could use a workout.
You won't regret it!
Well, that is quite a good name, patron. But yeah, Max is it's just a great character.
Who's this lady culture person?
Brady! Brady Culture! He's only the most insightful and amazing man on the planet, that's all! It's not Sean Penn? Not anymore! I'm so disillusioned.
Have you got a copy of this cockamamie video?
I'm all out, but they probably still got a truckload or two over at Bosco's!
What's highbrow exactly?
IMO! It's called IMO! It's a system of ocular exercises! So you can do push-ups with your eyes? Sort of. Just watch the video.
Man, when I played OG back in the day, oh yeah, these are definitely games more for,
Enough said.
you know, an adult audience.
Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure!
I mean, I'd say these, you know, the episodes now, they're also great. They're not that long. You can get through them like very fast. Also, like one of the ones in, you know, Save the World is literally called Abe Lincoln Must Die, and it's wild.
Thank God! I've been locked in that closet so long I was starting to invent life stories for the mothballs. I've got to sit down. Oh my God! He's still here? Call a cop!
You're in luck, ma'am. Sam and Max. We're freelance police.
Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. Nice to know ya. Arrest that lunatic immediately!
I thought psychotherapists didn't use words like lunatic.
Really? Does it say that in the handbook?
The psychotherapist handbook or the lunatic's handbook?
There's a difference?
I mean, yeah. That was a good joke, yeah. I should definitely get to hit the road one day. Wolf Amogus, I have
But he's
never
my
played
pal.
that actually.
You're friends with that overgrown sociopathic child?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant this overgrown sociopathic child. What's the charge?
Assault, kidnapping, identity theft!
Those are good charges.
Some of my favorites! And what about Moberry?
He locked me in the closet and he's been pretending he's me!
Gadzooks, why?
Well, these cases can be very complicated and delicate. There may be repressed feelings of inadequate transference or latent unwarranted hypochondriac Freudianism.
Come again?
He's a complete whack job. Although actually, now that I look closely, I think he's been hypnotized.
How can you tell? He looks so normal and lifelike.
I'm a licensed psychotherapist. It takes a professional eye.
Can we borrow your eye? We'll bring it back.
In case you're not familiar, Telltale adventure game with fairy tale characters but edgy. Yeah, I heard about that. I know people like that. I know people really like that. For me, just, you know, again, Telltale kinda ended with The Walking Dead. It's not that I hate it, it was just like something in the style of the game was just not as appealing to me anymore, but like you know, I like kind of insane comedy, so yeah. And I mean, we had an insanely good run with their Sam Max games. Again, they basically made 3 games and they're all remastering them, so it's great.
Great thundering jellyfish on the squishy road to mayhem. Hypnosis.
Yep, that's what I said.
Are there steps we can take? Soothing music or perhaps some sort of invasive surgery?
Shock treatment!
Typically, a hypnotic state can be revised after rendering subject susceptible to new input.
Sorry, I don't speak psychotherapist.
You've got to knock unconscious to bring them out of it.
Knock them unconscious! Now you're talking!
I can demonstrate on this guy if you'll knock me.
Consider it done!
Yeah, that's like the one I have. Oh yeah, that's probably because I'm, you know, kind of in a room that's a bit, Ooh. Well, I guess knocking in the head.
I see you! Whoa, where'd he go?
Hey, there he is.
You attacked a licensed psychotherapist! How could you? Just comes naturally, I guess.
Oh, wait. Is it? Is it better now? Yeah, I think that happened. So yeah, is it better now?
Hey, peepers.
Sybil!
Right. Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure!
Better? Okay, now? Let me just very quickly...
You're under arrest for kidnapping and impersonating a psychotherapist.
Ridiculous! I'd never do that. After all, I'm a psychotherapist.
Yeah, I just needed to
myself.
turn off more
You're
stuff.
definitely a psycho something.
Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure!
Okay, I guess we can't do much here, so... Let's do the obvious thing and, well...
Nice cactus. Saguaro?
Vinyl.
Hey, if you dip that in ink, you could do 30 tattoos at once.
If I could scare up 30 customers at once, I'd still be in the tattoo business.
Well then, perfect. But yeah, this is one thing about, so... What was it, I mean, why was reading Fables a mistake? Also, yeah, Bosco's Inconvenience Store. As usual.
Have no fear, simple citizens. The freelance police are here to keep the peace.
Violently, if possible. You called?
It's just you two? Where's the SWAT team? Where's the National Guard? Where's NASA?
NASA?
Hold on, Bosco. What's the problem?
What's the problem? It's a terrorist! A Munchkin terrorist! He'll be the death of us all!
Where is this Lilliputian agitator?
Are you blind? He's right there!
Hey, it's another one of the soda poppers.
Isn't he the one with the bladder control issues?
Yeah, Whizzer.
He's a former child star? Oh, just lock him up and throw away the jail!
Exactly what is the nature of Whizzer's malfeasance?
He's delivering videos I didn't even order! Brady Coach's eyebow? What is that? Oh, it's something bad, I can tell you that.
Videos.
And look at that display. It's subversive and hideous. I don't know any white guy with a fro like that.
I hear that.
Any idea why a freakish relic of the 70s would unload videos in your store?
Think about it. No individual acting alone would ever deliver videos of his own volition. It makes no sense. I smell a conspiracy.
I think you're just catching the hot weenies in an updraft.
No, it's definitely a conspiracy.
What sort of malevolent forces would conspire to burden you with unwanted video cassettes?
Oh, they've all got it in for me. The government, the media, the mafia, aliens, sentient computers, my mother, Niels Bohr, Switzerland, headlights, lint, pastrami, hairspray.
Stop right there! Hairspray had no part in this.
Oh, sure. That's what you like to believe.
Have you actually witnessed this Ibo video with your own eyes?
Only a fool would watch a strange video. You watch it.
I mean, that's logical.
One of us needs to take a couple dozen elephant tranquilizers and call it a day.
And you should take a few yourself.
How can I be calm with a munchkin terrorist in my store?
Any other heinous terrorist activities to report?
Yes, he keeps using my bathroom. Who knows what he's doing in there?
I think I know.
So, we've got an unwanted video dumper and serial leak taker.
Not even the National Guard can help us now.
So all this wizard character's doing is delivering videos.
And abusing his bathroom privileges?
That's it? Did he steal any of your overpriced merchandise or at least try to disembowel you with a sharpened spork?
No way! I've got BTADS, the single most technologically advanced security system ever conceived by the human mind.
BTADS? Is that one of those acronym things I've been hearing so much about?
Yep, Bosco Tech Automated Defense System. I made it myself.
Wow, I always wanted to automate my defense. How does it work?
Well, just pull a weapon, you'll see. Or try to walk out of here with something. Go ahead, I dare you.
Maybe we will.
At the risk of sounding callous, how come your fancy pants defense system can't even stop small bladder boy over here?
It was designed to keep people from taking stuff out of the store, not from bringing it in.
Ah, right. A rare case of reverse shoplifting.
Shop dropping.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh my. I guess we are in for... This is definitely one of those cases where, the adaptation is a lot better than what it's coming from. Where you would... It's always kind of fascinating because you expect something like that wouldn't really be adapted that much. But then again, nowadays everything is about the brand, and a lot of the stuff that's, kinda cool to a degree is just written by horrendous people, and you're like, what the fuck?
I think we got it.
Okay, anything else?
We'd like to patronize your fine establishment, my good man.
By patronize you, he means we want to buy stuff from you, not mock you. We probably will mock you, but that's not what he meant.
I know what he meant. Don't patronize me. So, what do you want to buy?
What have you got?
Well, I've still got that big sale on cheese.
Oh yeah, cheese! I want that!
And I might have another item of interest behind the counter.
What have you got?
Well, I've still got that big sale on cheese.
Oh yeah, cheese! I want that!
And I'm...
Oh yeah, what's behind the counter, obviously. The comic is not. Yeah, that's definitely... That's usually a thing, like... I mean, that's basically the same way I keep, 'cause this is literally why I keep saying, the whole Turf franchise is still around. Because the movies were legitimately good and changed so much up that you just forgot, the fourth book had a whole main plot, about how slavery is actually good. And, people doing activism are irrational.
I accept your thinly veiled invitation to ask about the item behind the counter.
Oh, it's just a little something I like to call a tear gas grenade launcher.
tear gas grenade launcher? Oh yeah, I really want that.
It's the latest in Bosco Tech innovation. It'll clear out any room in no time guaranteed.
I feel really close to you right now. We got your tear gas money right here.
Really? All right, here you go. 1 tear gas grenade launcher.
This is a salad shooter filled with onions.
But it works. Trust me. Trust me. Now put that away before someone gets hurt.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
The 10,000 just cover the cost of materials, you know?
Oh, I'm sure.
It's okay, everybody. I'm all right.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It was obviously just written in as, you know, that's something evil people do. You know, the evil ones do that. And then it's like, yeah.
Well, it is on special.
And we are running dangerously low.
Everything is Swiss cheese now.
Free videos. Don't mind if I do. Brady Culture's eye bow for ocular fitness. The revolutionary isometric exercise.
What's so revolutionary about it?
See-through walls and clothing. Roll your eyes at lightning speed. Lose 5 pounds of eyeball fat.
Oh, good. I can never seem to lose that last 5 pounds.
What do you say we start off this movie night a little early today?
I'll bring the caramel-coated sugar logs.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's the
I take my coffee green, like my men.
Hey there, Mr. Whizzer.
No need to be formal. My friends just call me Whizzer. And so do my enemies, and lots of people like you I've never met. Everyone calls me Whizzer.
What exactly are you doing here?
Delivering videos. Take one. They're free.
What's the story with these videos?
Brady Culture's Eyebow is the ocular fitness regimen for people on the go.
Well, he's kind of on caffeine, so he's just fast.
Who exactly is this Brady Culture fellow supposed to be?
And what kind of steroids does he use on his hair?
Brady Culture is a genius, and his Eyebow program is a boon to all mankind.
Ooh, a boon! Why don't people use that word more often?
And did you know he was the star of Culture's Clubhouse in 1970?
Fascinating. It's a child star bonanza. What can you tell me about Eyebow?
Eyebow is a revolutionary new program of isometric exercises to promote ocular fitness. You can learn to move objects with your eyes, even see through walls and clothing.
What if I don't wear clothing?
You gotta watch this tape. It changed my life.
I mean,
Did Bosco
he's
actually
pretty much
order this many
hypnotized,
videos?
you know?
How should I know? And did I mention they're free?
What, you just deliver them whether people order them or not?
The word must be spread. Eyebow is the path to enlightenment and ocular fitness.
Hmm.
Also, what I do love about this game series is that it kind of managed to, you know, make adventure games 3D and they didn't suck.
Don't these things usually have celebrity endorsements?
What am I, chopped liver?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Like, one of the things that a lot of adventure games have is, you know, they're trying to, you know, still keep being 2D, and they just did a lot of camera shots and cutaways, and it's really good.
Who exactly is this Brady Culture fellow supposed to be?
And what kind of steroids does he use on his hair?
Brady Culture is a genius, and his Eyebow program is a boon to all mankind.
Ooh, a boon! Why don't people use that word more often?
And did you know he was the star of Culture's Clubhouse in 1970?
Fascinating. It's a child star bonanza. Well, that's nice.
What is?
My cousin's wife's dentist loved your show.
Oh, yeah. We've always been a big hit with the dentists.
Gee, I wonder why. Hey, kids, guzzle soda like the soda poppers, and you'll need so much expensive dental work, you can kiss college goodbye.
Max, your unbridled cynicism is like a breath of fresh air on a crowded subway. Any chance we could get you to sing the song from your old show?
Yeah, the theme song. What was it called?
It was called More Than Jerks, but I can't sing it. I'm too embarrassed.
Come on, sing the Soda Popper theme song.
No, I don't think so.
What'll it take to get you to sing that song?
We'll be your best friends.
No.
Are you sure you won't sing the Soda Popper song?
I won't gnaw your leg off if you do it.
No.
Come on, sing the Soda Popper song.
Pretty please.
No.
Come on, sing the Soda Popper song.
Ugly please.
No.
Come on, sing the Soda Popper song.
I promise not to sing along.
No.
I thought he would do
Well,
it at one
that's
point,
nice.
but
What is?
maybe they
If you'll
changed
excuse
that.
us, we've got shopping to
The
do.
song was cut.
Take a copy of the
Not
iPhone
the
video
nicest,
while you're at it.
I think.
It will change your life.
We got
I mean,
one,
they did
thanks.
change a few things in this remaster because they were like, yeah, this didn't work out, you know, it didn't age well. I mean,
Buy
those are
nachos.
still the old
Free
devs,
toilet
so,
brush
you
with
know.
every purchase.
Free toilet brush? I'm sold.
Use toilet brush.
I'll pass.
Public restrooms. Unholy temples to all things unsanitary. I wouldn't go in there for all the TNT Landia.
I'll do it.
Uh-oh. Time out for number one.
Looks like he opened his floodgates.
I hope he enjoys it as much as I did. Whee!
Oh yeah, and now you do, wait. Now you take some cheddar cheese and put it in the crate.
If you really love someone,
I do
give
know
them
that.
the gift of cheese.
A bunch of those
Oh, I just
things
can't
again.
wait to see the look on his face when he gets it.
Well,
What the? Time out for number one.
We're saved!
That's a whole lot more entertaining when it's not happening to me.
It's pretty entertaining either way.
Oh, he wet his widow pants. Classic. Just classic. I mean, wait. My evil plan is being threatened. Good thing I have the other two twerps to handle it. It's still not quite right.
Hey, you just gonna leave him there?
I don't want to wake him up.
yeah, so how do you knock him out? He has to shoplift or raise a gun. I still know how to do a few things, as with most, with most games. I mean, there's a lot of graffiti here. Of course, with the kids with some stuff. I mean, is it so?
This could use a little improvement.
Hey, hey, hey! You messed it up! Oh, now I've gotta fix it, brain freeze.
That's true. Nominative determinism, very much at work. And yeah, you will just hear some farts all the time. That's just how this game is to a degree. But, I mean, again, you can just slap the rabbit. But, I mean... Oh yeah, would this even be something that kids nowadays could do? Like, it's a videotape. Will they understand what a VCR is?
Okay, Max, ready for that ocular workout?
No! Stop! We don't have any popcorn.
Sweet alligator dentures soaking in formaldehyde. That was close. Quick, before it starts.
Hello, I'm Brady Culture. You may remember me from Culture's Clubhouse, the massive worldwide television hit that ran for 6 episodes in 1970. What you are about to see will change your life forever. So watch closely. Now listen up, you tasteless Philistines! You love me. You adore me. You want to name all your children after me.
I love you. I adore you. I want to name all my children after you.
Sam, look!
Ocular fitness, my eye. That videotape hypnotized Jimmy Two Teeth.
I think I like him better this way.
We've got to find this Brady Culture and stop him before he hypnotizes every consumer of cheap self-help videos.
Ooh, can I have his hair when we're done?
Only if you keep it on a leash.
You know, that's still quite the impressive, quite a good plan. Being like, yeah, I'm going after self-help people.
On this week's edition of Oh, Is He Still Alive? We look at the stars of the 1970s television hit, The Soda Poppers.
I love shows that destroy all our cherished delusions about the stars we once loved.
During the Soda Poppers' heyday, young Specs was the role model for obsessive neat freaks all over the globe. Ticker-tape-free ticker-tape parades were thrown in honor of the Soda Popper, who never missed a spot. Backstage, though, things were quite a bit dirtier. Specs' obsession with perfection caused massive delays in shooting and infuriated co-workers. He famously demanded over 11,000 retakes of the line, "You made me mess up," made all the more annoying because of his tendency to repeat the line immediately after reading it. Following the show, Specs was rarely seen in public, although he did make one ill-fated venture into celebrity tag team mud wrestling, getting pinned in a record 3 seconds as he desperately tried to wipe down the ring with a dish rag. The meltdown utterly enraged his tag team partner and good friend, the Dog from My Mother the Dog, who stormed out of the arena without a word. They haven't spoken since. Coming up next, the Soda Popper who couldn't always keep it in.
Yeah, there's just stuff in certain games where you're like... I feel like to a degree, video games showing all of tech might be the one thing that actually saves the memory of them. Still, I do remember some things like, friend getting asked, I think, was it their little cousin, asking if their PSP was a fake Switch. That was something.
Who could ever forget Whizzer and his hilarious bathroom breaks? His timeout for number 1 adorned lunchboxes all over the nation for the better part of the 70s. Behind the scenes, though, Whizzer's bladder problems were no laughing matter. The writers learned early on never to give Whizzer the only existing copy of the script. On the set, they even had a term for a script that needed to be redone. It's been whizzed.
Oh, that Whizzer! He just charmed my little pants off from day one.
You don't even wear pants.
Sure, not anymore.
For years after the Soda Poppers went off the air, Whizzer desperately fought his addiction to designer bottled water, a war he would ultimately lose. The problem came to a climax one evening during a formal dinner at a posh Manhattan restaurant. Visibly loaded with water, Whizzer publicly was unable to hold it in. Unable to hold it in all over the floor, most of the tablecloth, and even, ironically, the 4-foot-tall ice sculpture of himself created specifically for the occasion. Coming up next, the Soda Popper known for a really big part of his anatomy.
Those are weird fun
Audiences
facts
all
and
over
weird
the world
stories.
fell in love with Peepers and his cute big eyes. On the set, though, Peepers was not quite so beloved. While his high-pitched voice was a hit with audiences, it reportedly drove a number of his co-workers to alcoholism. Eventually, the show's director stopped bringing Peepers back in to loop missing dialogue, skidding the needed lines simply by scraping his fingernails over a chalkboard.
I never noticed the difference.
Even after the show left the airwaves, Peeper's "I Can See You" warmed the hearts of all who heard it. All that is, except apparently the students of Our Lady of Buttered Toast Girls' School. Peeper's tenure as the gym teacher for the prestigious Catholic school came to an abrupt end when his familiar catchphrase was taken the wrong way in the girls' locker room. And coming up next, the child star who never was. Few, if any, remember the show that the Soda Poppers replaced. Culture's Clubhouse, hailed as television for the sophisticated 6 to 8-year-old, fell victim to the Soda Popper juggernaut and was quickly scrapped. Its young star, Brady Culture, struggled to find work and acceptance in the wake of the show's cancellation. Unable to find another role, Brady dabbled in every religion, creed, and belief system he could find. Buddhism, Judaism, pointillism, Scientology, horsematology, nerfmatology, prismatology, and even stinkmatology. But what ultimately became of Brady Culture? No one knows.
Brady Culture's being lifted from obscurity by his former rivals?
I think this qualifies as a baffling mystery, Sam.
You may be right.
Coming up next, we'll repeat everything you've just heard.
Yeah. I mean, that's just this thing where, you know, I just love the fact that this game is just like, again, it was just more unhinged. Telltale was just like, no, absurd. Also, that's the thing. You're kind of playing assholes. And so your solutions are kind of asshole-ish.
Can you believe we get paid for this?
I love this country.
You made me mess up.
Now this is quality television. Except, hold on. My evil plan is in jeopardy. Who dares to oppose me? Hey, that was pretty good. Better.
Well, we've admired our handiwork long enough.
Maybe just one more second? Okay, let's go.
Like, yeah, you see why I say this was peak Telltale? This was actually peak Telltale. Just the whole, let's just make a kind of unhinged, fun adventure game. Like, yeah, you need to knock 3 people out. That is straightforward, and you can easily do it, and it's not, you know, you can think, like, those are solutions you can actually, you know, get to yourself. It's not hard, but it's still funny. And the whole episode structure makes it also just so much nicer and easier. But also, like, we don't have anything in here.
Oh, Sybil.
Yes?
The other Sybil.
What is that?
Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit.
No! But it will make you cry.
Anyway, now we can run away.
Please, Sam, allow me.
Now, Peepers, this is going to hurt us a lot more than it's going to hurt you. Just kidding. It'll definitely hurt you more.
Sweet dreams, peeps. I can see you.
Oh my, that was great. That was great. Wait a second. My evil plan is in ruins. The dog and bunny will rue the day they crossed me. Rue the day, I say.
Nice work, you two. Now I can try to bring him out of his hypnotic state. Take control of your mind.
I don't think he can hear you.
Sure he can. He's unconscious, not dead.
Minor detail.
Destroy the intruder in your dreams. Regain control.
What? Hey, what am I doing here? What's going on?
Sybil?
My name's not Sybil. It's Peepers.
Oh, yes, it is. Are you okay? How do you feel?
I've got a bit of a headache. I had the weirdest dream.
And there was someone unusual in your dream, wasn't there?
Yes, Brady Culture was there. He kept telling me to do stuff.
Aha!
I knew it.
That fiend hypnotized you to do his unspeakable bidding.
Peepers, what's the last thing you can remember?
I remember checking in at Brady Culture's home for former child stars. He has his own nut house? Wow, we gotta meet this guy.
Where can we find this home for former child stars?
Oh, it's very secret. No one must ever find it. Think of the scandal. But we need to find it so we can stop the madness, in a manner of speaking. I want to help, but I just can't remember where it is.
Oh.
But my brothers might. They went with me. Hey, I didn't do anything really embarrassing, did I? Nothing a simple exorcism can't fix. Oh, dear.
Well, time to find out where to go. Where that is. But yeah, this is also what I really love about this game, because this game series, because it is very wonderfully bite-sized into episodes for once. So you can just easily play through it. But also, they structure them really well. It's like you go through, places. You don't need to travel a lot back and forth.
Take control of your mind.
Is it working?
I don't know. Destroy the intruder in your dreams.
Snap out of it, you big baby.
What's going on? Why is my outfit all wrinkled?
He's back.
Quick, act like a chicken.
No, tell us where we can find Brady Culture's home for former child stars. We've got to stop that fiend from hypnotizing anyone else.
The home? It's 227 something. Wizard would remember the street. He always does the driving.
Can you take us there?
Are you kidding? I've got hours of ironing to do.
Well, that was helpful.
But yeah, it's one of those things where I would say these are actually perfect if you want to get into, classic adventure games, because they are still very much classic adventure games. Okay, I mean, more on the Grim Fandango, presentation side in 3D, but they are, and also the structure of them, being smaller episodes, and then the episodes themselves still have weird logic puzzles, but it's like more like you have one smaller area and you need to think across that. Your office, Bosco's and Sybil's is like the main thing that will always be there across the episodes, and there's usually going to be like one more area, so it's like very condensed, very focused. So if you really want to get into those old games, again with weird logic, yeah, this is something that will actually give you where you can actually get to the logic itself. Oh, they're very accessible if you ask me.
Who's there? It's just you.
Take control of your mind. Destroy the intruder in your dreams.
Nicely done, Sam. You're a natural.
Where am I? Who are you?
Don't worry, we're freelance police.
Police? Oh no!
He's getting away in that truck!
Quick, follow that soda popper.
And also, they're very funny, in my opinion, and well made. They're just yeah.
Hurry, Sam. He's getting away.
I mean, I think the remasters are doing quite a good job, because, they had some action scenes.
Watch out!
Ah, damn it. Ooh. So it's not your super typical thing. Okay, damn it. Oh yeah, that's their theme.
Give it up, Topper. We've got you surrounded.
Take the wheel, little buddy.
Watch out!
There we go.
Got him.
Yes!
Also, it's an adventure game where you can solve a lot of stuff with a gun. If you like that.
Don't shoot!
Aside from the fact that we just plugged your truck, why would you think we'd shoot you?
Except for the obvious sport value, of course.
It's just, you always see cops on the news beating up some guy just because he's a former child star.
We would never dream of hurting former child stars. We just need to find the home where Brady Culture keeps them.
Oh, why didn't you say so? It's right over there, across the street.
Jumping elephant fleas.
How devilishly convenient.
Thanks.
Does anyone know where I can find a bathroom?
So yeah. I think you should make a save. There are some moments where you should save just... Oh yeah. And also I wanted... No, I didn't want to go there. I wanted to go into the settings. I mean... Okay, Claire, what did you expect?
I guess this is where you stick your admission form. It says here they only treat patients with something called artificial personality disorder.
Sounds tasty. What's in it?
Apparently it's common in former child stars. Symptoms include, let's see, obsession with fame, violent reactions to dentistry, and an unconscious desire to marry one's mother.
Forsooth.
You don't even know what that means, do you?
No, but it sounds all classically literate.
So yeah.
Where are we going, Sam?
I mean, yeah, it was obviously not hidden. It's an adventure game.
Back to the office.
Also, can I just say one thing? I think Jazz makes basically every game just amazing. But yeah. We need to have symptoms, I suppose. Very specific ones.
Can I play with that?
No, he drives people crazy.
Ooh.
Me!
Do you think I might have artificial personality disorder?
Interesting.
Symptoms include, let's see, obsession with fame, violent reactions to dentistry, and an unconscious desire to marry one's mother.
Hey, I know! I could psychoanalyze you!
Will this be painful?
Only if we do it right. Now, there are a couple things we can try. We could look at some ink blots, we could try some free association, I could interpret your dreams for you.
How do ink blots work?
And can we make them ourselves?
It's easy. I just show you some pictures, and you tell me what you see. Your responses can reveal things like obsessions, or obsessions. Take a look at this, and tell me what you see.
I mean...
Susan Lucci holding an Emmy.
I see. Now, how about this one?
The super pigment come to take revenge. Okay.
Pigeons on the marquee at Mann's Chinese Theater.
And this?
The super pig, two dudes with big hair smoking. That's something.
an autograph written in Braille.
Now this one. What do you see?
A cheering crowd of lanky albinos.
And this one?
That blotchy thing that a flashbulb does to your eyes.
Well, your choices indicate an obsession with fame. That's one of the indicators of artificial personality disorder. I'd better make a note on your chart. Very interesting. We should test you for the other symptoms of APD.
Whatever you say, Sawbones.
I'm not a sawbones. I'm a psychotherapist.
Tomato, tomato. Hey, I'm getting hungry.
Why not?
What's free
We need to do all
association
three anyway.
It's a test of your reactions to things in your life. I say a word, and then you just say or do the first thing that comes into your head.
Dance a samba, recite the alphabet, scream at the top of my lungs, that sort of thing?
Interesting.
Have we started already?
No, but now we will. Ready?
Is that the word?
No, the word is tumbleweed.
Lampblack.
Interesting. Now try this one. Crown. Just do or say whatever comes naturally.
Eucalyptus.
I see. Comb.
Frozen concentrated orange juice.
What an unusual response. Well, this has been illuminating.
What's the verdict?
I'll let you know after years of insanely expensive treatment.
Anything to support small local businesses.
We can always sell organs on the black market to raise the cash.
Just so they're not ours, little buddy. Do you think I might have artificial personality disorder?
Maybe, but people with APD are known for their violent reactions to dentistry.
Let's try some more free association.
That will tell us more about your unreasonable reactions to the elements of your life. Remember, I'll say words, and you just do or say whatever comes naturally. Ready?
Sure, go ahead.
Cow.
Promenade.
How about this word? Drill.
Well, drill.
Whoa, don't shoot! Violent reaction! Violent reaction!
You should see him at Thanksgiving.
Violent reaction to the word. Very interesting. Dryer.
Sample size.
Really? Interesting. Well, this has been illuminating.
Yes?
Your responses lead me to believe that you have an unusually violent reaction to dentistry.
You should see him at the podiatrist's.
It could be symptomatic of artificial personality disorder. I'd better mark this on your chart. You have 2 of the symptoms listed on this form.
Am I deranged?
I don't want to alarm you, but probably.
Can I have your hat when they commit you?
Sure, little buddy. Can you really learn anything from my grotesque, nonsensical dreams?
Oh, absolutely. They reveal your subconscious. It's like peeling an onion.
Youch!
Now just relax and try to remember your dream.
Okay, here goes. My dreams always start in the office, but this time things were different.
Yes, I can picture it. Tell me what happened.
I remembered that I'd just gotten something from the bakery.
Oh, is there going to be a celebration? What did you get?
It was a wedding cake, ripe for the toppling.
Oh, is somebody getting married?
It's kind of funny how you need to fake this by being like, you know, violent towards dentists, and you all remember the third thing, right?
I realized there was someone else in the room with me.
Oh, you had a special guest. Who was it?
But also, like, it is great that this is like a game, you know, you have you just have a gun, and the gun is actually the solution to a lot of things. It's just like, yeah, you just do it like that.
It was you.
Well, clearly I represent your mother. Wait a second. Wedding cake, your mother. You subconsciously want to marry your own mother.
Well, this is a blow.
This is a definite symptom of artificial personality disorder.
Yes, I mean, I hope it's not serious.
I'd better mark this on your chart. Wow! It must be artificial personality disorder. You've got all the signs. I bet I can get a paper out of this.
Best ship me off to some sort of home for former child stars, then.
I've signed this admissions form, but you'll have to arrange your own transportation. I'm about to be really busy publishing the details of your case.
Since you're crazy, can I drive?
Jumping vehicular homicide, no.
Also, like, can we just talk about... It's just like... You know, there are so many games nowadays out there who are like, oh, we try to, that try to tackle anything. I'm just gonna say, this is like just actually kind of well handled. It's funny. Because, like, yeah, it's...
Where we going, Sam?
Weird. And takes a jab at Freud. Honestly, like, let's just be real here. Considering Sigmund Freud jokes are so popular on social media, I'm actually baffled to think about the fact that these are basically one of the only games that I know that make Sigmund Freud jokes. You'd think there would be more Sigmund Freud jokes in gaming in general. But no.
Back to Brady Culture's home for former child stars.
Oh, okay.
Come on, little buddy. There's justice to be served.
Can we get ice cream afterwards? Justice makes me hungry.
I mean, you know what? Understandable, I suppose.
This reminds me of that place where Aunt Trudy lives, with the medicine smell and the rubber sheets and the enormous mute Indian.
Sounds like a million laughs.
Yeah, mostly after medication time. Where is everybody?
Pulchritude above doubts. This is Culture's Clubhouse.
Jumping Lon Chaney in a buffo fright wig. Brady Culture, I presume.
You know who I am? Wow! Evil plans really do work.
Don't get too excited, Stretch Pants. The freelance police are here.
Yes, actually. I've been waiting for you.
Really? Next time try leaving the front door open. Save us all some grief.
Allow me to explain.
Uh-oh, I think we just triggered a soliloquy.
Good thing I have the attention span of a pint of yak butter.
I never wanted much. Just to be universally loved, that's all. And to be #1 in the TV ratings for the 1971 fall season. But no, those worthless hacks, the soda poppers, with their matching shirts and their cute little jingles, they came on opposite me and stole my audience. I was never offered another role. And now YouTube vigilantes won't even let a poor, down-on-his-luck actor mass hypnotize the entire viewing public to become his worshipful fans forever. How cruel.
Is it over?
I think so.
So,
Whoops.
since you've ruined the beautiful irony of having my arch rivals run my promotional campaign, I'm afraid you'll just have to take their places.
In your dreams, Culture.
No, my friends. In yours.
Hey, that tickles.
Become Video Delivery Man.
Oh no. I mean...
What? What's happening?
Oh no. Oh no! What are you doing?
I don't know.
You were in on it all along. I told you it was a conspiracy. I told you, but then you already knew, didn't you?
No, Bosco. I must deliver videos.
Call the CIA. Call Interpol. Call Mickey Rooney.
Must deliver Mickey Rooney videos.
Well, shit. We can't control him, by the way. We can't. So we need to do something...
Oh, don't even try. I love that part.
I mean, that's the thing. This is what I mean with it's really, really well done because they make you, you know, first you shoot the cheese. So you're like, okay, you need to think outside of the box.
Either I just walked into the Salvador Dali Memorial Wax Museum or I'm dreaming.
You love me. You adore me. Become Video Delivery Man. Do my evil bidding and so forth.
Holy brains in a blender. I'm still hypnotized. If only I could remember what Sybil told me to do.
Destroy the intruder in your dream.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Sam, I'm up here.
Oh, hi, little buddy.
Brady stole my body. I hate when people do that. You gotta get me down from here.
Okay, little guy, I'll save you.
But yeah. You know what? You know what?
I will be #1 in the race.
It is actually gun
Now,
time.
And thanks to Cable for all eternity.
Whee!
Whoa! Gotcha!
Yay!
I mean, like, you know.
Well, Mr. Culture, I have a surprise for you.
Really? For me? No!
Oh my.
Thanks, Sam. A little stringy, but good. Oh, I just remembered. I'm supposed to be somewhere.
Bye, Max.
See, this is what I mean. It's like quite a simple two-step things, but it's like one room, so you're like...
I will be universally loved by everyone in the universe.
Like, this is the thing. In most games, like Monkey Island, especially, you know, Monkey Island 2... I think 1 is way more focused, which is good, but like Monkey Island 2, even, you know, the more modern ones where they are like, oh, you have like 3 islands to explore and all that.
Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
I mean, it's good, but like having weird logic puzzles with good humor concentrated in one area so people do not get confused is pretty good, in my opinion. Anyway.
I think someone needs to turn the lights out on your career, Brady.
What? No!
Oh, that Brady Culture. He turns the world off with his smile.
Yeah, we only need to do one thing, and that is the cheese closet.
You want to name every single one of your children after me.
But yeah, this is why I'm saying these are pretty good as introductions, because you have a really
Wonder
nice...
what would happen to the picture quality if I gave this a tug.
No! I must be on TV for all eternity. No!
Oh yes, that's much better reception. What is this thing? Sweet rodent eating disorders. That is one fat rat. It's just a joke.
Dance, puppet, dance.
Hey, Brady Cheese.
What is it, fool?
I'd like to introduce you to a little friend of mine.
No, the cheese must stand alone.
And another one bites the cheese.
By the way, this was a Magic the Gathering joke. I mean, literally, this was a Magic the Gathering joke.
He's awake. We're done for.
Save the girlish histrionics, Bosco. I'm all right. I was merely the victim of your garden variety video delivery hypnosis scheme.
Okay, but what about your co-conspirator?
My co-conspirator? Holy underpants draped to the mast of a sinking pork rind freighter. That hirsute egomaniac kidnapped my little buddy.
I mean, yeah, the cheese must stand alone. The cheese stands alone was one of the most popular cards in the first unset of Magic the Gathering. They even kinda remade it to a degree as an official card. Yeah, Google it. I'm not kidding. The cheese stands alone is a thing, and if Spice Atrac would have been in the chat, he would have probably laughed. I mean, then again, how many people know old Magic the Gathering stuff? But yeah, again, this is why I'm saying peak Telltale, because they didn't fucking care if anyone wouldn't get a random, not a random jab at a Magic the Gathering set. They just were like, no, fuck it, throw that in. Throw the cheese stands alone into our Sam & Max game. It was a simpler time.
Any idea how I can curtail this culture crisis?
Brady culture. Ibo man. Stay away from him. He's got it in for me.
Sorry, Bosco, no can do. I've got to save my furry little pal. I don't suppose you have a Bosco Tech device that stymies hypnosis-inducing energy beams.
Oh, a hypnosis blocker? Yeah, I thought about making one of those, but I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I've got to find something, quick. Thanks, Bosco.
Do me proud.
Well, one thing. Because we already, also again, a thing, they guided you to it in the dream. So you're like, wait, is this an antenna here? And it is.
Max isn't gonna like it when he finds out I ruined our reception. I've got to tell him as soon as possible.
And the new lighting is actually pretty good. This is probably one of those games where I feel like maybe I should also get it on PC and see if you could ray trace this. This would probably look really well ray traced. Ironically. But then again, one of the few things that ray tracing is, the best used for, in my opinion, is simple as you can actually upgrade old games to super high lighting quality, and that actually looks better than the modern games to a big degree, actually. Should probably say it again.
Doc, Max is gone.
Well, most of us outgrow our imaginary friends eventually.
No, that megalomaniac Brady Culture's got him.
I see. Of course.
I've got to find some way to block a hypnotic ray. I don't suppose you, as a brain specialist of sorts, would know anything. Great suffering lab rats. You do know something. Out with it, before my synapses fuse into a a puddle of slag.
Well, it's a gross breach of doctor-patient privilege for me to even tell you about it. But one of my more technologically inclined patients drew me a diagram of a contraption he claimed will block hypnosis.
That's just the sort of ridiculously lucky break I need.
It's a huge violation of every reasonable code of ethical conduct, of course, but you being a policeman of sorts, I suppose it's okay to give you the diagram.
My lack of solid engineering background has finally caught up with me. I can't make any sense of this.
I'd love to help, but engineering is one of the few fields I haven't tried. Sorry.
Well, that was easy, but also like, yeah, you can totally get that. You can totally understand where this is coming from, you know? It's like, you need to do something. So like, Bosco's like, I can build it, but it's also like, he doesn't know where to start. So like, you have one more person to talk to, and yeah. Bad news, your family may be in danger. Ain't that the truth?
Bosco, take a gander at this.
What is it? A death threat?
Even better, it's instructions for the latest in Bosco tech innovation.
Well, let's see. A colander for that, yeah. Oh yeah, I can build this. Just need one thing.
What's that?
Something for that antenna thing at the top.
Antenna, got it.
And as said, you need to do it in the dream, so you already know that the coat hanger worked as an antenna.
Will a make-do
It all
antenna
just
do as a make-do
fits
antenna?
together.
Yeah, okay. Let me just add a little Bosco tech innovation. And here it is, the most sophisticated hypnosis-blocking helmet the world has ever seen.
Happy days are here again. Uh-oh, seems like the old moolah gauge is running on empty.
Ah, take it. Just stop that Brady culture. He's got it in for me.
You're a credit to dementia, Bosco.
You'll have to pay for the next one, though.
I'm coming, Max.
And yeah.
Rule number 3. Always wear protective headgear when confronting diabolical villains with hypnotic devices. Hand over the lagomorph, Culture.
Sam! Boy, am I glad to see you. Johann Sebastian here only knows how to play one song.
What's this, a rerun? Didn't we just see the dog getting hypnotized episode? Well, if you really want to watch it again... What?
Another triumph for skanky ingenuity and ordinary kitchenware. Give it up, Culture. Your quiche is cooked.
Time out for the cavalry!
You've colored outside the lines of the law, Brady Culture.
We see you, and this time we're
Going to get hypnotized again. I'm sure you all remember the commands I taught you. So now, my foolish pawns, attack the dog!
Become Brady Culture.
Do my evil bidding!
worship the videotape.
What nonsense! Attack the dog!
Attack me. Whoops. Ow. Worship me.
No, me, worship me! You're my minions, mine!
So now they're worshipping him.
Attack me.
No, me! Attack me! Me! Yes! Oops, no, wait, I mean... Ow.
Smart move, Sam. You played him like a $2 glockenspiel.
I learned all my best tactics in the 1st grade.
I tried to send you semaphore signals with my ears, but you know how I always get the K and the V mixed up.
You crack me up, little buddy. Well, I guess we should dehypnotize these poor saps again and be on our way.
Let me! You know how I adore gratuitous violence.
Well, that's that, Max. Another boot to the pasty ass of crime. Thank goodness this whole hypnotic mind control thing didn't go any further. That could have been really annoying.
It's great to be on your show, Myra. I'm a huge fan. I just can't seem to stop watching for some reason.
Well. So yeah, that was episode 1. Culture Shock. Again, it's a pretty... I mean, it is really very much a bite-sized experience. You sit down, you can play it, you can actually solve it very easily. It's like... Yeah, I think this is just one thing where people think like, you know, oh, adventure games need to be hard. I think like, no, a solution needs to be interesting and funny. But the Telltale games really strike this really well balance of, you know, being very focused and concentrated. Yeah, you know, well written, small, focused, concentrated, and then they're teasing like, oh, something will keep going on in this season. And I guess we will look into the 2nd episode then. Or I probably can even finish it. But yeah, it's basically each of the episodes is a case, and they're like, you know, you're like, there's a problem, and you're like, okay, and then there's an overarching thing happening. And yeah, also in episode 4 we will kill Abraham Lincoln, so be interested for that. After playing, following a walkthrough game FAQs for the later, the longest journey was way back. I do not care for it's. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sitting down and, you know, making something that's how should I say it? You know, actually finishing something like a Monkey Island game. That can feel great because it's like you really juggle a lot of stuff, and when, you know, when it clicks, it feels great. But then also it's like when it doesn't click, it's like it kind of sucks, you know? It just kind of sucks. So these games can be exhausting, and I feel like, yeah, the Telltale, Monkey Island games, and the Sam & Max games are actually really good for newer people because of this episodic structure. You can just jump in and enjoy them without having a lot of fuss over... Yeah, it's bite-sized, it's focused, it's way more for the normal person to actually enjoy what a classic adventure game is, what makes it good, without, you know, stressing someone out, confusing them. And that is wonderful, in my opinion. Also, they just have style. They just have style. Let's just be real here. Yeah.
I got it.
Got it.
Hello. Yes? Yes? Sweet mother of double jeopardy backstroking and butterscotch. We're on our way.
Who was it? The Girl Scouts lawyers again?
That was the commissioner. You will never guess which unduly famous TV personality made the most wanted criminals list this week.
Phyllis Diller? Gavin McLeod? Wink Martindale?
Close. Myra Stump, the darling hawk of daytime talk.
Myra? As in America's mom? The woman who told Tom Hanks to get a haircut? Surely you jest.
She's holding her audience hostage and giving them valuable gifts against their collective will.
I don't normally endorse the use of the word dastardly, but this is clearly dastardly. I think.
We've got to drive over to the station right away, or at our earliest convenience.
Great! I've been itching to bust some skulls since they canceled my so-called life.
Yeah. And this is just like, you know, they have callbacks. This is like one of those things, like you finish episode 1, you're like, oh, this feels great, this is fun, and then you just pop the second one in, and it's like,
Welcome back, America, to day 3.5 of my most special episode ever. You don't want to miss any of our exciting guests coming up this hour. Plus, everyone in the audience is going to be getting a lifetime supply of non-dairy creamer. We don't need non-dairy creamer. We need sleep. Oh, I see. You were all thrilled when I gave you cars, then all expense paid vacations, and then home entertainment centers. But now, after I worked so hard and sacrificed so much, you'd rather sleep. It's all about you, isn't it? I guess nothing I ever do is good enough for you. Maybe we'll start using non-dairy creamer someday. That's more like it. You see, there's lots more fun to come, so stick around, America, and sit up straight. Nobody trusts the sloucher.
Good old TV. It's the only way I still feel well-adjusted.
Yeah, as soon as you have some good stuff, you know...
20 years worth of electric bills take up a surprising amount of space.
It's just like a lot of, you know, getting stuff done, you know?
Brady Culture's hair. It makes for an unwieldy but oh-so-enchanting memento of our first case in a long while.
He howled like a sick wallaby when I shaved it off him. Good times.
Brady...
He howled like a...
And yeah, this is what the game is. It's like, you have fun stuff, and you have... charm.
Sam, it's me. Open the window. I'm trapped on the ledge again. Sam, come on. I have to pee. And the PTA is here, and they're carrying signs. Hey, Sam, it's me again. I found a way to solve all 3 of my problems at once. But I'm going to be needing bail.
Hi, Sam. This is your therapist calling. I have to cancel our appointment because I'm giving up the practice to go into publishing. Speaking of which, thanks for all your great material.
And this is why I love them so much, because like the first episode is fun. The second episode starts off with so many funny callbacks.
Sam, it's me. Open the window.
Yeah, there we are again.
My toes are all a-twitter that we've gotten another case so close on the heels of the last one.
Don't say a Twitter, Sam.
You're a lovable but essentially useless lump of fur and icky stuffing materials, Max.
On the contrary, I can be a vital source of alternative insight into the problems that plague you.
Well, there's that. Well, Myra Stump holding her audience hostage. You watch that particular bit of daytime fluff occasionally, don't you, Max?
Whenever our TV's out of hock, for some reason, I can't get enough of her sharp-toothed maternal ranting.
Why do you suppose Myra's got her audience captive?
Who knows? Last month, Charles Grodin put his hand on her desk and she hit it with a ruler. She's very strict.
Let's get going.
You lead and I'll follow haphazardly, shall I?
Oh. battery, you say? No low battery again anymore. And yes, Sybil and Bosco are having some retheming and designs every episode. It's just a whole joke they do.
Sam! Max! How nice to see you! I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
Huh?
It's my new career. I'm a tabloid publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of interest to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
I feel like Beyond should be here.
So you're a publisher now? What happened to psychotherapy?
I've always had a fascination with the suppressed and the sensual, and for telling people too much about both. Publishing the Alien Love Triangle Times is a logical extension of all my previous careers. Except maybe Vatican spokesperson.
Are you doing any psychotherapy on the side?
Only on space aliens.
I guess that narrows your clientele quite a bit.
No, not really.
How about a quick analysis, for old time's sake?
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
3.5.
You're harboring feelings of guilt over previous feelings of remorse.
That's so true.
Oh, she does get new. Yeah, she has a new career every episode, and it
We'll
kind
be
of
back.
ties back into the
Keep
episode.
watching the supplies.
I mean, it is kind of the whole joke that she and Bosco do things that are weirdly specific to the episode. But I mean, yeah, this is just going to get longer. Piercings, tattoos, psychotherapy, tabloid rag.
It looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
What's-o? Samuel! Maximilian!
What the?
Oh, you're probably wondering how I know your names.
Not really.
Psst, it's me, Bosco.
What's with the slanted soup strainer, Bosco?
Bosco? I know not that moniker. I am Lord Reginald Rumplebottom, Earl of Dukedom the Third.
Sam, what language is he speaking?
I'm not sure, Max, but I think it might be English. No, really, what made you convert to British?
Everybody's got it in for me, that's why.
Yeah, we heard.
Well, I had to get a disguise to throw them off the trail. They'll never find me now.
They wouldn't even know where to begin to look.
Clever clogs.
This is what I mean. They just had so much good comedic timing in these games.
What sick forces of evil are bedeviling you this time?
It's the skin bodies, man. They're after me.
Skin bodies? Sounds like a pack of belligerent nudists.
Oh no, the skin bodies are like those horrible hairless cats, but 10 times worse.
Sure they're not 100 times worse?
Yeah, maybe 100 times, maybe 1,000,000.
These skin bodies, what exactly are they doing to you?
They're still in pinching my shaving cream.
Of all the things of yours they could pinch, why the shaving cream?
So they can shave their bodies, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, he also always has something going on, Yep.
Not to be rude, but why isn't your fancy pants defense system stopping these skin bodies?
Well, after the whole video delivery conspiracy, I figured I better build something to keep people from bringing stuff into my store.
So?
So, I needed to borrow some of the high-tech detecting parts from B-Tads.
Meaning nothing's stopping people from taking stuff out of the store anymore.
Dash it all! I knew I forgot something.
Thanks, Bosco.
Hip hip, honey nut cheerio.
What do we have here? Organ Trader? Self-Loathing Weekly? Hot Bunny?
Ooh, let me see that.
Hot Bunny?
No, Self-Loathing Weekly.
Oh well.
Hello, sir.
What ho, old beans?
We want to buy something.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
What have you got?
Well, there is still one can of shaving cream the blooming skin bodies haven't gotten yet.
Ooh, yeah, I love shaving.
That's funny. I've never seen you shave.
I didn't mean myself.
And I have a most peculiar device behind the counter.
Yeah, he always has something usually.
What peculiar device are you so eager to pawn off on us this time?
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A delightful invention I like to call a chemical-based voice modulator.
Voice modulator? What's that?
I do believe it's self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to ourselves. Why don't you just explain it to us?
Well, it alters the frequency of your voice molecules. Very useful, very useful.
You can guess what a voice modulator is.
We'll take your last can of shaving cream, old chap.
Splendid! Spiffing! Tickety-boo! Just bring it to the counter.
We'd like that voice modulator.
That will be 30 shillings.
Yeah, I left our shillings in my other pants. How much in dollars?
Let's see. 30 shillings would be about 1 million American dollars.
$1 million? No way are we giving out that many tickets.
I think we'll have to find an entirely new revenue stream if we want that voice modulator.
Oh, worth every shilling. Trust me. Trust me.
Well,
nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
Thanks, Bosco.
Doodle pip. Tickety talk.
I already thought this would be great for the British people. It's copy just Healy.
Could use a shave.
I'll say. Your 5 o'clock shadow goes clear to your ankles.
Horse off, pig! Dog! Pig dog! The skin bodies rule the streets!
Blast! Bugger! Blind! Ballers! The little blighter did it again! After him! I mean, tally-ho! Tally-ho!
I mean, yeah. This is one of those things what I kind of like. It's like, yeah, they always have, different rules, but like, yeah, they keep reusing people.
Never happened, Thomas.
Where are we going, Sam?
The skin bodies can't be stopped!
Hey! After those rats!
Well.
There they are! Let's get them!
How do those laughably small wheels move so fast?
You'll never catch us! The skin bodies can't be stopped!
Well, the answer's obviously one
Take
thing.
the wheel, little buddy.
Violence.
I thought you'd never ask.
Missed them.
The skin bodies can't be stopped!
Shoot him, Sam!
I'm trying, but they have good reflexes. You can't dodge my shots forever.
Watch us! The skin buddies can't be stopped.
There we go. Just a bit of timing.
Okay, hold on tight, little buddy.
I mean, also, we have to
Where
do
we going,
something.
Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
This is quite relaxing, actually. You know, after carrying shit up and down these stairs. And also, like, oh god, I had
Well, here we are, Max.
fears of
The
falling.
TV station with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular. WARP.
Television's so mindless, you can't help but watch.
Oddly quiet in here.
Mysteriously so.
Well, let's find this Myra character and smack some good old-fashioned sense into her.
I don't care if we smack it into her or smack it out of her, just so long as there's smacking involved.
You crack me up, little buddy. Stand aside, casually attired stagehand. We're Sam and Max, freelance police.
We've come to save some pathetic hostages from the clutches of...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Number one, I'm not a stagehand. I am the director. The director!
Could a fool...
Number two, we're no longer holding the auditions for animal cops with crippling mental disabilities and a lust for dance.
Oh no, we're not actors.
You got that right. I don't think I've ever seen worse acting in my entire life. And yes, I have seen Keanu Reeves' performance in Toast, the musical.
Sam, I think my hypersensitive ego may need stroking.
Don't look at me.
Next! Who's next?
We're looking for Myra Stump, the darling hawk of...
Do not mention that name in my presence.
Which name? Myra or Stump?
Either and or both.
What's your beef with Myra?
She insulted
Let's just
Keanu.
say
She
Myra
was
and I have
dying.
creative differences. I'm creative, and she
Yeah.
isn't. I'm sorry, what was your question?
You don't seem to understand. We're highly untrained police officers.
Look, hats off for dedication, guys, but I'm just not buying the police act.
I feel so invalidated.
You and Myra. Why the hate?
Look, Myra runs her show her way, and I run every other show my way. If she doesn't want me on her set, I could care less.
You mean you couldn't care less. If you could care less, then you do care some, which doesn't really...
No, I was right. I could care less, because I care even less about what you're saying right now.
Oh, burn!
Quiet, knucklehead.
Yeah. Honestly, but though, it takes a bit of guts to make a Keanu joke. You know, like not even, you know, a nice one.
What are you doing here, anyhow?
What am I doing here? I'm holding auditions for Midtown Cowboys. What are you doing here?
Midtown Cowboys? The critically panned but publicly adored sitcom about two cattle ranchers trying to make it in Midtown Manhattan?
Yes, well summarized.
You're hiring extras?
No, I'm hiring the stars. The two main characters went on Myra a couple days ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I need replacements ASAP.
Sam, did you hear that? If we can pass one lousy audition, sitcom stardom will finally be ours!
Rocketing to fame for the most insubstantial of reasons. That truly is the American dream. We'd like to apply for that instant stardom you promised?
You want to audition? Well, if there were anybody else here, I'd tell you to forget it, but okay.
All right! What do we do?
I'm going to have you play a scene from Old Yeller. Tell me you've seen it.
I'm not into horror movies.
It's the classic boy gets dog gets rabies, boy shoots dog story. Max, I want you to play the boy.
Yes! Boy is so me.
And Sam, you play the dog.
Oh.
Okay, Sam, ready. I need you to act like you've got full-blown rabies. Understand?
What's my motivation?
You're a mad dog. Now, show me Rabbit.
Grr.
No, dig deep. You should be just frothing mad.
Well, I mean, at least the options are very simple, so...
Cut!
I don't know what went wrong.
You look pretty...
Damn it, I misclicked.
Hello again.
Yes?
Can we take another crack at that audition?
Fine. Let's take it from the top. Ready, Sam? Show me Rabbit.
I mean, the controls for the controller are actually pretty good. But yeah.
Brilliant! Now that's what I call diseased.
Thank you. First off, I'd like to thank all the little people who...
Zip it. Okay, Max. Just realized your dog is walking death, and you'll have to put him down for the good of society.
Really?
You're sad. You're despondent. You're grief-stricken. Now, show me the emotion.
Boo-hoo?
You call that emotion? I've seen Myra show more emotion, and she ought to be declared a national Botox reserve. Grief, I said. Give me grief.
Well, he needs grief.
Perfect. Now, the fateful moment has arrived. Despite your immense grief, you must put your beloved companion out of his misery.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Idiot. What demonic force possessed you to do that?
The demonic force called acting, Sam. You should try it sometime.
Good thing I had my anti-hypnosis helmet built into my hat, or I'd have one too many holes in the head.
Bravo. Bravo! Such realism, such authenticity. I was convinced you were actually shooting him. How did you do the sound effects?
You don't want to know.
The search for the Midtown Cowboys is over. You're hired. Head to the set next door and we can begin filming immediately.
Let's hurry, Sam. We only have 14 minutes and 55 seconds of fame left.
Yeah. So now we're movie stars. And we need to get through a studio set.
All right, people, let's get the stage set up. Celebrity host will be here any minute. Oh, right. The crew's working on Myra. Stupid, no talent, fat face.
Also, she definitely has problems, you know?
Weren't you just...
I think she just defied the laws of physics.
Sorry, you'd be amazed how many times a day I have to do that. Things tend to be hectic here.
Doesn't bother us a bit. Sam and Max, consummate professional actors, reporting for duty.
You said duty, Sam.
I knew you guys were right for this show.
Speaking of which, could you perhaps explain the show a bit?
Okay, here's the drill. On Midtown Cowboys, you play a pair of cattle ranchers trying to raise a herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
My Uncle Ernie did that, except it was pigs. And not in an apartment.
I only see one cow.
It's a small herd. You're struggling, okay?
Okay.
You've got this landlord, Mr. Featherly, who has a very strict no cows policy.
Devilishly inconvenient.
I begin to see from whence the hilarity sprouts.
Yes, Featherly is always barging in, and you try to hide the fact that you have a cow in the apartment. Lots of sight gags, usually something gross winds up happening. Simple enough?
Great. Where's the script?
Well, there's a slight hitch. The cow ate most of the script, so you're going to have to ad-lib the show.
Ad-lib?
Yes, make it up as you go. Improvise.
Well, I guess our regular life has given us plenty of practice.
Don't worry, you'll be working with Philo Pennyworth, who plays Featherly. He's a brilliant actor, classically trained, Globe Theater and all that. Just set him up to do something funny, and he'll handle it from there.
Check. Anything else?
Actually, yes. We did save one line from the script, and it's really important to work it in, because it's the product placement that pays for the whole show. One of you will have to say the line.
Me, pick me!
All right, Max, your line is this. Better get the serious toothpaste.
I like it already.
Yeah.
We're as ready as we're ever gonna be. Let's start taping the show.
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
Goodness,
Also,
who left
just
this
like-
lying here?
Yep.
Let there be light. Ah, nature. This could use some sprucing up. Whatever happened to our can of spray paint?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that I may incriminate both myself and a prominent local politician.
Say no more.
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
I miss the 70s, when you could get away with stuff like that.
Well, we have to hide a cow, I suppose.
These are all thesauri. Who decorated this set?
English majors working for peanuts, as usual.
Competitive horseshoe skipping is a thrilling test of accuracy, strategy, and strength.
Even more so if the horses are still attached.
Some say that's the only way. How convenient. This way we can shoot a TV show about people watching a TV show.
And if the show they're watching is the show of themselves watching, the universe could fold in on itself and explode.
Best leave it turned off then. I don't care if it is just a prop. I'm not touching that with my bare hands.
Well, I guess we disguise a cow.
There we go. Life of the party.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck à l'orange.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
Welp.
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
He said moo goo gai pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Whoa, super! I'll try some of that. Where's the plate?
I can't help but feel this is all terribly wrong somehow.
Aha! Interesting.
That's one word for it.
There's a familiar flavor. Fennel, maybe?
Kentucky bluegrass, I think.
This moo-moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie.
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like...
Now? Better get the serious toothpaste.
Zoom in and cut.
Phew.
Yeah, we just did a TV show.
The network is going to love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
Nice work, you guys. Here's a clip for your reel.
Thanks.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
I mean, yeah, now that I think about it, technically you could say that Sam and Max, you know, the episodal thing, is pretty much like a sitcom.
Look, Max, there's the door to Myra's set. Let's get in there and liberate her literally captive audience.
Sam, forget the hostages. There's somebody famous. It's Hugh Bliss.
Who, Bliss?
No, Hugh Bliss. Inventor of prismatology. Helped millions unlock the power of their personal color spectrums.
Right. The stage magician turned happiness guru. Like we didn't have enough of those already.
I want to meet him.
Fine. But if he magically pulls another rainbow butterfly out of somebody's ear, I'm leaving.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Yeah, we know.
And you are Sam and Max, freelance police.
How do you know?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
Can I just say that his name is one hell of a great pun? Like, that's actually an insanely good pun as a name.
So, Hugh Bliss, what brings you to WARP?
I too am here to meet Myra.
How do you know we came for Myra?
Oh, don't you see? I can read your mind.
As the resident doubting Thomas of this crime-fighting duo, I consider it my civic duty to say, prove it.
Okay, think of something, anything. $6,373,411.98.
Sam?
Lucky guess.
Was it? Think of something else. Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Well?
I must have been silently mouthing the words.
Really? Think of something else. Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan.
Was he right?
Big deal. Everyone thinks that.
Oh? Think of something else. Enough of this ridiculous farce.
Stop it.
Do me.
Oh my. And that's unspeakably depraved.
Yeah, you got it. Wow, you're amazing.
Say, Hugh Bliss, can we get a picture with you for our scrapbook of instantly forgettable memories?
Splendid idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Oh, and in fact, I did. Hence the camera. Now gather round.
But how will you take the picture?
By magic.
Okay.
Say, chocolate-covered puppies.
Chocolate-covered puppies. So where's the picture, Magic Man?
Oh, my. I seem to have misplaced it. Check your pockets. Maybe I left it there.
Sorry to interrupt your little joy fest, but I've got a situation here.
Never fear, pretty lady. Hugh Bliss is here.
Yeah. Anyway, our game show host went on Myra hours ago, and he still hasn't come out. Think you can fill in till he gets back?
Can a butterfly fly? Yes, it can. Oh, what do I do?
When a contestant comes to the podium, just read him a question from the card. Then, when he gets it wrong, insult him and tell him to get off the stage.
Oh, no. Prismatology teaches us to love everyone, no matter what.
Right, just read the cards.
Okay. I still love you.
Yeah, he can just read minds. It's just a thing.
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself. Yourself.
How about letting your hostages go now? What do you say?
Hostages? They're my guests. You know, if there's one that fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media today. Oh, boo-hoo! Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park.
Bah! I know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people, don't think of it as a bullet wound. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
Seriously, we're officers of the law, more or less, and we'll have to insist that you free the hostages.
Of course. Just as soon as the show's over.
And when is that exactly?
Oh, who can say? We still have so many gifting opportunities. I just found a year's supply of industrial-strength soap backstage. I think I'll give that away. Or else have a valuable lesson on curing potty mouth.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean...
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up a public restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Well, what if we...
Recording contract and a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Recording contract, TV clip.
Piece of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved in.
We have to be scandalized?
Of course! What kind of show do you think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look, it's very simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all? As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars.
Well, I'm certainly impressed with how far standards for entertainment have fallen in this country.
Thanks?
But you're also going to need a recording contract and a nice juicy scandal to be a guest on my show.
I'm gonna go get my autograph book. We'll be right back.
It's too nice to stay indoors. You boys should go play outside. And you should stop making that face, dear. It'll stick if you're not careful.
What face?
Well, we have something to solve here. And they already showed us how we could get some stuff. Again, this is why I say with good writing and, well, bite-sized puzzle solving. I think the episodes get progressively more, a bit more complex and interesting going forward. But they never become, super complex idiot games. Like, I know people, how should I say it? It's still kind of maddening to think about that people back in the day were like, oh, this isn't the real deal, it's not that good, and I'm like, it was good, It is good. Like, oh no, episodic game. I think episodic adventure games are good. They're good for a lot of, they're really good for getting people into this genre because...
I just don't see how you can sing and be a judge. I don't think the public would swallow that.
Hey, Sam, do my eyes deceive me, or are those our formerly hypnotized former child star acquaintances, the Soda Poppers?
Sweet jellyfish paste on a stick, you're right. What are the odds?
Did we find another judge? What about one of those guys?
I don't suppose either of you would be interested in being a judge on Embarrassing Idol, the hot new show where we make uncomfortable entertainment out of people's misplaced faith in their own singing ability.
Oh, me! I promise I'll be completely unbiased in my abuse of the contestants.
Fine. Take a seat.
Goody! I get to sing!
Welcome back to Embarrassing Idol.
And yeah, they're riffing on
chomping
TV.
at the bit, so say hello to our first contestant, Peepers.
Which is also outdated.
Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Well, that was a bit sloppy, but I particularly liked how you hit that high note. That always impresses me. I think you'll get my vote.
I'm definitely voting for you. After all, you are my brother. Very impressive. You sound almost exactly like a sick cat being dragged through rusty farm machinery. But this is a singing contest, so I think I'll have to vote for someone else. Is there anyone else?
Not so far.
Yay!
Well, but yeah, now that I think about it, we had to use a VHS tape in the beginning, but also was it called American Idol in America? Again, who's still watching TV in that sense? there's a lot of stuff, they're riffing.
Can I look at these?
Sure, take them. I've got them memorized. Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Very impressive.
But yeah, and I mean, let's be honest. Putting Max in the the quote unquote roasting chair, which okay, like I know American Idol also has like someone who's like kind of a jackass. Is there a British version? Do they also have someone? Because in Germany, they also have a spin-off of that. They have a bunch of copycats as well, but the German spin-off is called Deutschland sucht den Superstar, DSDS as everyone called it. And so there they had Dieter Bohlen on the jury, and he was always like, the insulting person. Oh yeah, we're fucking old. I mean, hell, Dieter Bohlen was, known here because, Modern Talking. If anyone remembers Modern fucking Talking. Okay, now I feel like, do people outside of Germany know Modern Talking? Or was this like, maybe at best a Europe thing? Around the old tapes... Yeah. But yeah, do people know Modern Talking? Because like, okay, they had some great songs, let's just be real here. Cherry Cherry Lady, it's a banger. You're My Heart, You're My Soul, also a banger. They just had some really good... They had some really good tracks, I'm honest with you, like, they're really good.
Judge looks good on you, Max.
Thanks. I hope it comes with lunch.
Seems like a pretty cushy job you've got there.
I hope somebody else comes to sing soon. I've got scathing insults and bombast that are itching to claw their way out of my throat.
How is that any different from normal?
It'll be on TV.
I think I'll poke around and look for clues, or craft services crawlers, or both.
If you poke up some crawlers, I want 6.
What can you tell me about this contest you're judging?
Not much to tell. People sing, we judge them. You want to know more? Ask the director. We judges don't have to concern ourselves with operational details.
Tell me about the criteria you use in judging a singing contest, such as this one.
I'm a stickler for technical proficiency. Usually I look for a high note. Someone who can hit a really high note always impresses me.
I see. If you'll excuse me, I've got some lines to color outside of.
It's your life.
Tell me, old judge, what gruesome qualities do you look for in a singing performance?
Fraternity. I'm voting for Peepers no matter what. He's my brother. The one who didn't forget my birthday today, I might add.
I said I was sorry.
Remind me again how...
I listen very...
Commendably impartial of you. Happy birthday.
Thanks. I'm glad somebody remembered.
I said I was sorry. What more do you want?
A treat would be nice. Isn't this also St. Boniface Day?
Patron saint of carnivorous plants and spiky things? I think that's next week. Enjoy your judging. Catch you later.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you kind of get the drift of the game, right?
Well, well. Peepers, you underdeveloped former non-psychotherapist you. What a treat to run across you again.
I'm not sure if I ever properly thanked you for hitting me over the head recently.
Repeatedly.
No gratitude necessary. just doing our jobs.
Sure.
But yeah, that's one of the things that, you know, is really good about these, because, as I keep repeating, they're bite-sized. And you're like, huh, you could do that. And you're like, yeah.
How do you manage to hit those eardrum-scarring high notes?
If you're implying that I use any artificial vocal enhancements, I don't. What you hear is pure peepers.
And then I
That's
hinted
almost
it
exactly
again.
what I would have said.
I'll leave you to whatever it is you're doing over here.
Good luck.
And also, you know, a nice little hub. You can always see where something is.
Hello?
Yeah, so I guess it's time to play Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire.
We've got a contestant, people! Hit it!
From somewhere deep within the bowels of WARP, it's Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire with special guest host Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Our first contestants are a pair of professional freelance police officers. They enjoy firing their guns randomly and running over things. Please welcome Sam and Max.
Listen, Sam, they love us.
Welcome. You know the rules. If you can answer even one question correctly, you'll walk away a millionaire.
Well, that's easy.
Start loading the armored cars, Hugh, because my brain's stuffed with enough worthless trivia to power a small Chilean village for decades.
It's true.
Okay, are you ready? Oh, happy day. It's an easy one. If a man sets out from the Horsehead Nebula in a spaceship traveling at thrice the speed of light, and his father leaves from Rigel too at the same time going half the speed, how many nanoseconds will it be before time paradox causes the first man never to have been born?
What?
I'm not sure, but I'll say false.
That's not really a valid answer. You lose!
This is an outrage. I demand a recount.
We do have a fabulous consolation prize, a copy of Emetics by me, Hugh Bliss.
No thanks. I'm content to leave with just my burning shame and newfound sense of inadequacy.
Okay.
Find out which poor schmuck will be the next to blow his chance at millions right after these messages.
Oh well. You all know what happens now. Time to fake it.
Hey, a perfect fit.
We've got another contestant. Hit it!
Welcome back. Our next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready? The question is, am I blue?
No, Hugh, you're not blue.
Oh dear! Oh me, oh my! That's absolutely right!
Yeah.
Congratulations! You're a millionaire!
We're rich! Filthy rich!
We just went bankrupt, so we will not be back after these messages.
I don't believe it. Well, this is awkward, but we don't actually have $1 million in cash.
Sweet mother of all quiz show scandals.
We'll have to give you $1 million worth of food stamps. They're right over there.
Hold on. Can you buy deep-fried licorice ropes with food stamps?
We'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 174, 175, 999,999, and a million.
Let's go spend it, Sam. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
It's putting quite a bulge in mine.
I thought you would like that. I feel like this game series is like really up your alley in terms of humor, Claire. We're probably going to have like... Yeah, we're probably going to finish it. Roughly. Maybe. Depending on how well Friday works. We'll see. We'll see. Just gonna calculate how many years a million seconds is. A lot. But yeah, remember how she said we need to have, you know, she needs a photograph?
That's nice, Sam, but not quite what I was looking for. Nobody will buy this guy as an alien with that color skin.
Nuts.
Raisins!
Hmm.
Can I play with that? Ooh.
Me!
Yeah, I remember. It was... I was like, yeah, you had to take a photo, but then like... I don't know, there was an extra step.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
I know there was someone who was like, how about, you know, they cut everything into one and you like have to solve everything at once. That sounds just horrible in my opinion. Again, one of the good things about this series is that everything is bite-sized because it would suck for normal people. But yeah, that's the thing. It's great, it's fun, it's just delightful. I'm glad I can play it on my Switch, so I could take it with me.
Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Dazzle us with a feat of legerdemain, why don't you?
Okay, I'll show you the magic of prismatology in action. Pick a color, any color.
Ochre! No, mauve! Burnt sienna!
How about a color I've heard of, Pick a color, as long as it's red, green, or blue.
It's not easy being green.
Oh, but it is, with magic. I know what you're thinking. Is it real, or is it illusion?
How about another picture, Hugh Bliss?
How about this? Instead of a new picture, we'll just recycle the old one. Save the Earth.
Sure, whatever.
I love that his...
Around.
I absolutely love that his subtitles also turn green. It's just...
Bye.
It's just, you know, it's just such a nice detail. Also, if you noticed, there's still another TV show to go, but oh well. But yeah, how many years is a you know, a million seconds? I'm actually kind of interested now. Quite actually. But yeah, I hope my PNG-ness is quite sufficient so far. I'm actually thinking that I maybe move myself into the lower left position. We'll see.
Sam, this is perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
Sybil, that photo is a hoax.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper. Available at newsstands now.
And also what I love about it, as you just saw, she just says available at newsstands now. It's like, it's funny how the game, tells you that just, in your face. But also, it tells you it's there.
You're famous.
Hooray! Can we begin misbehaving now?
Begin?
I've had worse.
It looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Yeah, that is only 11.5 days. Ooh, that's doable. By the way, if you look closely...
It looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Like, this is just an amazingly visual gag.
It looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Like, it is fish tank gravel. The texture is fish tank gravel. It's just so blatantly.
Like candy, but
I love
I'm pretty
it.
sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Because, like, yeah, it's just that's a video game death joke, and a good one.
It's Sam and Max. I saw you on the telly.
How do you watch TV from in there?
Oh, I've got monitors you don't even know about.
Right.
We want to buy something.
Quite so.
We come bearing $1 million American dollars.
Now hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey, food stamps? Well, I suppose I must accept them. Balderdash government conspiracy. It's hogwash. Complete codswallop. Here then is your chemical-based voice modulator.
This is a helium balloon strapped to an inhaler.
But it works. Trust me. Trust me.
Holy chipmunk, Ari is warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works.
Thanks, Bosco.
And yeah, you were right, Claire. It is just fucking helium again. But also, it was not just helium. Ah.
I've had worse.
I feel like I've missed something.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you lot.
But yeah, Bosco's voice actor does a lot.
Ketchup, mustard, and purple stuff.
As vaguely referred to on TV.
These donuts must be 3 months old.
Don't throw that out! I'm saving it for a science experiment.
You bet, little buddy.
Huh.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
So we kinda have to win this. So we now have to hit a high note, but we have the problem that one of the judges is way too normal.
Hi,
also,
Mom.
again, they're on the camera. If it cuts to them, that's just really well done.
What's the story with this show?
Cooking Without Looking? It's a cooking show aimed at Motorhead bachelors who have never seen the inside of a grocery store.
Is there a big demand for that?
You'd be amazed.
Where's the host? Is he in watching the Myra show?
No, he's one of the few who isn't. He got food poisoning while he was taping last week's show. Right in the middle, in fact.
Was it gruesome?
Yes, and unfortunately, this show goes out live.
Can we get a tape of the show?
This one? No, it's broadcast live. We don't tape it.
How do you do that teleportation trick where you're always everywhere ahead of us?
Trade secret, honey.
How do you keep it so clean in here?
Complete absence of anything resembling food is helpful.
Aren't there fruits or vegetables of any sort around here?
Just the crew. I never get tired of that one. Okay, actually no. We strive for realism, and the average bachelor kitchen doesn't contain any natural plant life except mold.
See ya.
Probably.
Does this place remind you of anything?
No, wait! Yes! This is the kitchen set from Hop Along Placidly!
They probably got a good deal on it after the Pancakes for Play scandal.
I missed that show and its masterful constant use of miscommunication as a comic device.
Let's accomplish things now.
Oh, all right. If we must.
This fridge isn't even a fridge. It's a fake. This is quite realistic.
Like that animatronic kid on The Cosby Show.
I think this is one of those cooler things they use on medical shows to transport donor spleens.
What's it doing on the set of a cooking show?
Some knowledge is better left unclaimed.
Actually, one thing I like today is that I don't have to think about, how far I need to be from the camera.
Welcome to Cooking Without Looking, the cooking show for the typical bachelor kitchen, containing no fruits, vegetables, or healthy ingredients of any sort. The show where we take a random assortment of condiments and barely edible items and create a meal within minutes. Filling in for Chuck Flagon this week, these guys.
Just go with it.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to be here.
Not you, Buckethead. The audience.
Oh, greetings, worshipful fans. Remember, the only reason I'm on TV is because I'm better than you.
We've got some furious cooking to do, so let's get right to it.
What are we making, Sam?
Today we're baking a cake. Let's visit our rack of ingredients and add flavoring to the flavoring pail.
I'm pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Max, let's leave the cooking to me and the eating to you. skimp on the lard.
That's right. If you take the lard out of lard ass, all you have is ass.
Well said, Max.
Yes, monk paste, obviously. Asbestos, yeah, asbestos sprinkles.
Forget the asbestos sprinkles.
This stuff isn't just for school lunches. Real kitchens use it too.
You know what, fuck it, monk paste.
Every meal has to include some of the standards, like monk paste.
Don't forget that saying. Monk paste for the taste, Pope vest for the zest.
The king of flavor.
Has a signature ingredient that no one has ever heard of or used. Mine's MSG.
If you put in enough that you feel a burning sensation in the back of the neck, forearms, and chest, you're just about there.
Of course, it wouldn't be real bachelor cooking without Tweed.
Bachelors, here's a tip. Tweed isn't just for cooking. It also makes a great toupee.
Should we put something in extra? This is also for you. You know, also except red dye number 2.
Make sure to include red dye number 2.
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking.
Oh god, I think that's a riff on America having so some dyes in America are actually cancerous and not good for children. But they're still in, you know, how's it called? Fruit Loops. That's why American Fruit Loops are so much brighter than European ones, because Europe has banned all the colorings in American Fruit Loops because it inhibits child growth and causes other stuff. So obviously we did.
Wombat secretions.
Make sure they're lightly damp to the touch. The wombats, not the secretions.
In fact, I think 95, I think aside from the US, with the US there are only 5 countries in the world where this is allowed, and they're all like super small ones, like,
now,
yeah.
Do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes, and through the magic of TV cooking show time, one gorgeous, delicious cake, ready to be binged upon or shared amongst friends.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
And now we have a cake. The children need to be small. They yearn for them. You know, considering they are bringing back child labor, maybe.
Hello.
Oh well. You know.
A little ketchup is always good on a cake.
I mean, and a lot of stuff comes in back handy later, you know. They always have a lot of stuff you talk to here that, you know, will be relevant in later episodes. So, there's a nice coherency in this. It's not like, oh, this is there, you know, for the sake of that. It's like, it's there, and then somewhere later it's getting relevant.
The TV studio.
Goody!
I hope this slightly unusual stream is still interesting. Anyway.
Happy birthday.
Oh boy! Birthday cake! That red frosting looks tasty. Excuse me. Boy, that was really... really... uh-oh. Time out for number 2!
What the? Darn it! He better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
Vote for me!
Welp.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hey, can I try my pipes out on this thing?
Go right ahead. Frankly, we can use all the contestants we can muster.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello.
Yes,
I'd
I
like
did.
to do a little song I call...
Which one should you...
Bottleneck on the Freeway of Doom.
Radiation poisoning, terrible pizza go. Yeah.
Shiny like a new Mylar balloon.
She's the headline, page 1, the Tribune. All the girlies hear me and they swoon.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote.
Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
No!
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
In Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do! Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
Well, we totally fucked up TV. Just to get onto a show where people remember how people are getting held hostage and no one will disagree with the show host? You know, they riffed on Oprah Winfrey. That's old. She's not even doing shit anymore, I think. Except being a shitty millionaire, as they all are. Is it acid or is it goo? Who knows?
Yes? Oh, you two again. Well, what is it? You've got the length of one commercial break to explain yourselves.
Remind me what your requirements are for guests on your show?
Of course, dear. I'll need to see your recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a juicy scandal. What if we have our own video game? Video games? Ugh, those things will ruin your eyes. They're awful.
We do have a recording contract. In Bottom Records. Take a look. You should have us on as guests.
Yeah, it's
I like
over
my
10 years
guests to be
old.
celebrities audiences are talking about. Have you been embroiled in any juicy scandals lately? Our landlady thinks I'm the one who broke the dryer in the basement. Come back when the media is talking about you. And don't forget to watch behind your ears first.
I think this came out before 2010, if I remember correctly. Like, again, this was the time, you know, Steam was currently rising, there were some smaller indie games happening, and yeah, Telltale was like, hey, how about we bring this out, you know, on Steam, slowly. hell, you know what? I now remember how old this game is. You wanna know how fucking old this game is? This was still the time when Telltale made Poker Night at the Inventory. Yeah, they made a fucking poker game with various characters from, other, their games and some other titles, and mainly Valve games. Yeah, this is why Max was in there, from 7 Max. Yeah, I know. But like, yeah, you have... Wait, I think you have Max. You have, I think in the second game there is, Claptrap from Borderlands. There's GLaDOS from Portal. There's the Heavy from Team Fortress 2. It is one hell of a game, actually. Like, if you want to have like a time capsule, but also like a really well written and funny time capsule that's also just straight up a poker game, but also just great banter between weird characters. Like, remember how, I think Capcom was it makes all these made all these insane, fighting game crossover games with, all sorts of characters from Konami, Capcom, Namco, SNK, etc. Like, where everyone was in there, like even Sega and such. They were ridiculous. And that was Poker Night at the Inventory for, early Steam indie games. Like this very specific scene in the North American game industry. It was something, and it was really something. But interesting that it was a poker game, but it was great. I don't know if they would ever do a third one, but damn, I wish they would do a third one. A third one would be great. And probably would just hit so many people over the head with like stuff the devs would think is still funny and interesting, and people will be like, why? I mean, Claptrap hasn't. I think Claptrap and Heavy are still there due to meme culture, but Sam and Max and GLaDOS, they have fallen off. But yeah.
Actually, we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal? You'll have us on your show now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only so I can talk about America's lamentably endless fascination with depravity. Yay! Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking, and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
Yeah.
Give her a hand, everyone. Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has 4 Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood, out now in all major bookstores. This microphone is starting to spark from overuse, but that doesn't mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Max.
Yeah, it's all pretty convenient.
Hold the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky. The mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
Hold it! My guests sit at that end.
But that bear has got you...
Sit!
We'll just sit where you want us to, man.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. We're gonna have to play along.
Sam and Max, you're talented, hot news celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, But the rest of us find alien love triangles, frankly, disgusting.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
It's not a picture of an alien at all. That's Hugh Bliss.
Hugh Bliss? The highly respected founder of prismatology? Don't be ridiculous. Why, I've had him on my show before, and he certainly isn't green. What are you really hiding?
How much I'm scared of being buffeted by another gust of Hurricane Myra?
Flattery will get you nowhere, mister. I don't know about you, audience, but as a girl, I was taught that flattery was the worst possible way to blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 yak,
Well,
yak, yak, bloody, 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 yak,
we have to kind of destroy that bear. That definitely causes stuff. But also, like, the plot thickens. The mind control waves are back. They're not, you know, just from that one TV star. There's a bear. What the hell? Oh well, we need to do something.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
And also, I mean, I showed you that what it does.
I'd like to sing, if I may.
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Whoa! Careful there, Tiger. That was wonderful. I'm so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me. Oh no, wait! There it is! Thank goodness! Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah 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 yak 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 yak. Blah 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 yak yak yak. Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
There's more you should know about that picture in the Times.
What's that?
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
How shocking. Who?
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
At the risk of making the obvious comment, that was shocking! Is she breathing?
A little, but the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts! I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up. Do you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
Bread logs make me logy. Let's head back to the cooking show set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the feet.
Well, that was the second episode. And then we will stop here. Yeah, we already, we took a bit longer because we started later due to the technical errors, but the technical errors should be gone now. And hopefully on Friday we have like smooth sailing. Smoothest sailing actually. But yeah. That was the first 2 episodes of Sam and Max Save the World. I do hope you liked it, and yeah, I do want to play more of it again. We have a bunch of fun stuff ahead of us. Well, I hope I made your evening a bit more enjoyable, so that's great. And I hope my PNG version was not too bad, after all, you know? It's a scaled down version now. But the algorithm needs to be fed, so the stream will happen. Oh, that's wonderful. But yeah, so next time, so on Friday we will have, you know, after oh yeah, we have, you know, after Culture Shock, where we, you know, destroyed mind-bending child stars and Oprah Winfrey. Next time we will probably have the Mole, the Mob, and the Meatball working against the Toy Mafia, and Abe Lincoln Must Die. So there's a lot of stuff coming, and also Reality 2.0, Bright Side of the Moon. Yeah. There's a lot coming, and I hope you will be here again with us next, you know, well, on Friday actually, and enjoy it again as you did before. This was the first budget stream, and I truly hope you will enjoy the next budget streams as well. Have a wonderful night, have a wonderful rest of the week ahead of you, and goodbye.